When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. 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 I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings! You're watching Septum Sen vs. the World. I'm Septum Sen, and I'm here to show you what I got.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Oh boy.
Well, what I got is something entertaining. We had to pull 7, unfortunately, due to quarantine. I am unable to get with my co-host to do this particular pickup, but I'll show you 7 things I've picked up. Yes, I have. And we'll move on. Now, he normally does his catnip and gets high while we're filming, but we're trying to wean him off the stuff. He's got a habit, you know. One of the first ones that I've got, which is a really cool set, is this Code Geass Akito the Exiled. I mean, look at that thing. So, I mean, it's really thick. It's a sort of a prequel, or something like that. I can't remember what the whole thing is. It does follow along with Akito, and you've got a book. Art book comes along with it, which is nice. Oh, art cards, sorry, that come with it. And Code Geass is a really good series, something that I really enjoyed. Something that I have really enjoyed. Really cool. If you haven't seen it, you should. I've also got the movie trilogy, which is cool, and there's something new coming out, which I also want to see. Resurrection, I believe. Of course, I had to pick it up, and that is John Wick 3 Steelbook. Got to see it. Was very enjoyable. Non-stop action. There were a couple of lows to me, and we're going to try and talk about that as we go along. Probably in the next vlogcast, which will probably be next month. So it'll be a while. But I'll be talking about what I thought of this. I thought it was really good, but that first one, nothing tops that first one for me. Still, it's a pretty cool steelbook. Then you got your Blu-ray, and you got your 4K right here. Some people are kind of saying the artwork is not as cool as the Target one, but I like the artwork. I kind of like it, sort of like an art style thing. So I've got all 3 of those movies, well, now in my collection. So, next up is Cobra, the animation, the complete series. This one is a Sentai Filmworks release, and I went ahead and got this because the other... Stop that. Cat, move. The other ones that were Right Stuff exclusive, Right Stuff has ended their license for it, and I've heard a lot of good things about this, almost like it's Lupin in space, which that speaks a lot to it. I've heard a lot of fun things. It's a classic series, and Sentai and Right Stuff had the rights kind of shared between the two of them, so now I've got all of both. So that's pretty cool. Alright, next up is a fun film called Anacondas Trail of Blood, which is the 4th Anacondas film. I don't know what it is about cheesy monster movies. I just gotta love them. I love these things, and I disagree with somebody else saying the snake was so realistic. No, it was very fake, but it definitely didn't handle like a real anaconda. But I do look forward to checking this one out. Okay, whoop. Putting these over here. Alright, next one I have had for a while and wanted to show off, which is Clamp School Detectives. I think this is out of print, but still pretty easy to get. I went ahead and got it a while back when I was trying to complete my Clamp collection. Clamp is an all-female studio. They're responsible for X, and a couple other things, similar things, Cardcaptor Sakura, Gosh. You know, of course I'm going to forget a lot of the ones there, but there's a ton of ones that they are responsible for. They have a very similar art style you can see in the faces there. It is something that looks fun. I haven't seen anything about this yet. If you've seen it and you really like it, let me know. I'd be curious. Well, another series I have, which is anime, is Sarah's. Now, I downsized. I had all the individuals, and now it's this. It's like 6 DVDs condensed to just this. And Sentai, is it Sentai that did this? Discotheque did this release. This is a demented show. If you haven't watched it, you should check it out. It is quite entertaining. It has a lot of cool lore into it, but it gets pretty disturbing pretty quickly. So, I mean, just at the beginning, this girl turns 16 and they start trying to kill her right away. I mean, that's pretty messed up. So, if you haven't seen this, check it out. It's worth a watch. Finally, I have been trying to find this, as you saw my Out and About the Movie 2 when I got it in there, and I have wanted to get an Out and About Movie 1. And I have kind of given up on it. So I made myself a DVD-R with Out and About the Movie, and a couple of the videos that were related to it, like Cool Duders set footage and some other things. And my wife helped me mock up this cover, which is pretty cool. It's not the same thing, though. I'm not even putting it in my collection notes. I'm just trying to notate it. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I would like to have. Just having it here, just in case it disappears. This is the edited version for YouTube. I do send out a call to those of you who are watching. If you have a copy you really want to sell that is the legit, I want legit and I want proof it's legit, but if you are willing to sell it, I would be willing to pay as much as $100 for it. Because to me, it would be really awesome to see this unedited and check out what things that they placed on the disc. It would just be awesome to have in the collection. With that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Click like if you enjoyed this, share with your friends, and of course tell us in the comments what type of cool things you've picked up this week. Well, that's it for now, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.